Okay, good morning everybody, it's Mike and thanks for joining us this morning as we start a new week, and I have a different series for you this week that I want to talk about. This week it's all about geographic farming. Some different thoughts and strategies around geographic farming. You know, let me just define the term for a second before we get started. It's a strategy implemented by an agent to become the top of mind, credible expert in a particular neighborhood, neighborhoods, community, or a defined area, perhaps a school district. Make sense? Okay, it's a tried and true strategy. It's been around for decades. Some of the most successful agents in the country are implementing a geographic farming campaign. So the goal is that through consistent and effective marketing efforts focused on homeowners in that geography, you come to be viewed as the agent of choice when it comes time for those people to buy or sell. We need to sell our house. Well, let's call Mike. Why? He's the expert on this neighborhood. They just come to view you as the credible expert because you have touched them in incredible ways repeatedly over an extended period of time. You have established yourself as the go-to credible expert. This week I'm going to offer you some key concepts and a 5-part strategy that will help establish you as the credible expert in your geographic farm. But first, let's establish some reasonable expectations, okay? So first, this is a campaign, folks. This is a campaign. It may take a little time for you to get a foothold. Typically, you have to put your name in front of people 5 to 7 times before you're going to start to get some name recognition. 95% of your audience at any given time is going to be completely disinterested. Why? They have no interest in buying or selling a home this year. So your content is of little interest to them. And choose if you want to implement part of the 5-part strategy that I'm going to offer you this week, and I don't know what's going to happen. It won't work like you want it to work. Well, Mike, I implemented half of the strategy, so I could expect half the results. No, it doesn't work like that. What's likely is you choose to implement the parts of it that you like and feel comfortable with, probably nothing will happen. You won't make enough contacts with enough people to get any resonance out of that at all. Probably nothing will happen. So let's dive in. What kind of 5-part strategy am I talking about? Well, each day this week I'm going to go over a different part of it, but here they are. Number 1, daily phone calls. Just sold, just listed, community events, areas of concern in the immediate surrounding area. Let's say traffic. Like outside my neighborhood, there's a major road construction event that's starting, and it's going to last for like 6 to 8 months. That's newsworthy. Daily phone calls. Number 2, weekly emails. You know me, I want your weekly emails to come with embedded videos, right? Number 3, a monthly newsletter. That's why we bought the folks from RSPN, so that it's quick, easy, and cheap for you. Something in their mailbox every month. Number 4, social media. And number 5, events. And we're going to talk a lot more about each of these this week, but today what I'm going to expand on is just one area, and I'm just grabbing one out in no particular order: social media. Okay, so there's 2 parts to this, right? First, we have to build connections with everybody. Well, you don't have to, I guess. I guess the people that you have to build connections with are only those people in your geographic farm that you want to call you when they want to sell your home. The people that you don't care if they call you, I guess you don't have to build a connection to them. They don't have to get to know you at all. But the people that you do want to do business with, the first part is to get connected with them. Facebook, friend request. Instagram, if you're a little bit more motivated, Twitter and LinkedIn. That's the first part. We have to build the connections. The second part would be to be a robust poster of relevant content. If you like to post a lot of silly stuff, a lot of kitten videos, if you like to brag and flaunt, if you like to pontificate on your political opinions, then you're going to fail in this area. A robust poster of relevant content. Relevant to me, the customer, not you, the real estate agent. Okay? Key concept there. It has to be of interest to me, otherwise I can't scroll past it fast enough. What is that? Well, look, I know we all struggle for relevant content, but my contention is when you want it, when your antenna are up and always searching for it, it's laying on the floor all around you. I pick up the Sunday edition of the Atlanta newspaper and see two really good headlines and content right there. Didn't even read it, just jumped right out at me. Why? I'm always looking for good content. So I notice it. What you focus on expands, right? Okay. I need to be a robust poster of relevant content. And you know, I'm not letting you away this morning without this. When you post pictures, written content, stop it. Video. Why? Well, they're going to do business with you, right? And don't people like to do business with people they know, they like, and they trust? So then are you going to give them a chance to get to know you a little bit? Are you going to try to establish yourself in some form of celebrity status? If you're not, if you're too shy, if you're too timid, geographic farming might not be for you, because you do need to establish yourself as the credible expert in the community. And that's going to require a form of celebrity status, and that may require you to get a little bit more comfortable with being uncomfortable. Social media is very effective, it's acceptable, and it's free. And it's free. So it's one part of our 5-part strategy. Just do that. Just think, well, like, I'm awesome on Facebook, so these people will, they'll list their home with me when the time comes. Probably not. Probably not. It's just one part of the 5-part strategy. Come join me on Tuesday and we'll dive into 2 more key areas of the 5-part strategy. And this is Mike asking you to go out there and make it happen for yourself today.